Hi, YouTubers. So I want to talk about something important. So basically, we're talking right now trolling again. This is not really rant about trolls. However, I want to talk about extreme trolling right now. Now, what is extreme trolling? What the hell is this? So basically, you might be saying to yourself, like Smoking Asti, what the hell is extreme trolling? And the answer is extreme trolling is, for example, doxing. It's example of, for example, like calling the police and reporting a false crime. That would be examples of extreme trolling. Now, I want to talk about when you actually have to worry about it because 99.99% of the time, trolling is complete bullshit. You know what I mean? Bullshit can be bullshit, you know? But most of the time you have nothing to worry about when it comes to trolling. However, with extreme trolling, sometimes you actually do have to be worried about this shit, as in bullshit is bullshit, you know. So when do you have to worry about this shit? So, for example, if somebody were to say to you on your channel, you know, you're an F word for gay people, or, you know, you're an R word for disabled people, obviously you don't have to worry about that shit. Obviously that's just typical trolling, you know, typical ass YouTube trolling like the big ass cigar. On the other hand, if somebody said, if you don't post whatever, I'm going to reveal your personal information, you might have to worry about that, but most of the time trolling is just bullshit. I mean, bullshit can be bullshit, you know, I mean, fucking bullshit can be fucking bullshit, you know. But generally, you don't actually have to worry about people actually doxing you. However, there are some cases where, yes, you actually have to be worried about that shit. So, trolling can go as far up as actually somebody reporting you to the police and trying to SWAT you. So, which means having the police come to your house and actually arrest you for a crime you didn't commit. Like, I don't know, like a robbery, I don't know, whatever. So, whatever kind of shit, you know. As in bullshit is bullshit, you know. So, my whole point is extreme trolling is rare. I mean, very, very rarely do people engage in extreme trolling. I mean, probably 98%, 99% of trolling is mild, moderate, severe trolling. That's most trolling. Even severe trolling is not something you really have to be worried about. Even if somebody, you know, comes on your channel and acts like a total asshole and says you're whatever, you know, you're blah, 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 yeah, generally you don't have to worry about that shit, as in bullshit is bullshit, you know. But if somebody actually is doxing you, you have every right to report them to YouTube. I mean, that is part of the terms of service. YouTube has very strict rules against doxing. So doxing is when somebody reveals your personal information, like your address, your bank account information, your social security information, for the purpose of harassing you. So somebody might say your address is blank, and I'm going to harass you by revealing this personal information. That's doxing. And obviously, if somebody does that, you have every damn right to contact YouTube, you know, report them to YouTube and report them as an abusive user. So obviously, you have every fucking right to do that shit because that is against YouTube's terms of service to dox somebody. So, but in terms of like run-of-the-mill trolling, yeah, it's like most trolling, 97, 96% of trolling is not like doxing. Most trolling is like, oh, somebody called you a bitch, or somebody called you a pussy, or somebody called you a whatever. So, or you say somebody said you're gay, or somebody said, you know, whatever, you know, all that crap, you know. Yeah, I'm not going to report somebody just for calling me gay. It's like, you know, I'm not going to report somebody just because they call me a bitch or call me a homo. It's like, you know, yeah, no way in hell. It's like, you know, why even report that shit? I mean, if you do that, you could get in trouble yourself for falsely reporting somebody. But if somebody actually doxes you, you know, legitimate doxing, you know, fucking doxing, and somebody says to you, oh, I'm going to reveal, like, your social security information, yes, absolutely, damn right, you have a right to report that person, because that is a violation of the terms of service to reveal personal information, to dox that person, so, or dox you, rather. So, the whole point is, yeah, extreme trolling does happen. It does fucking happen. I mean, it's not like it doesn't happen, but the whole point I'm trying to make is it's considered rare. I mean, and the chance of somebody actually, even if somebody says, oh, I'm going to call the police and SWAT you, it's very unlikely they will do that. I mean, 99% of the time it's a false threat, you know. But if somebody actually does do that, you have every damn right. I mean, if it costs you, I mean, if you get arrested by mistake and you actually get taken to jail, you have every right to sue their fucking ass like the big ass cigar. You know, hire the fucking lawyer, the big ass lawyer like the big ass cigar, and sue their ass. It's like, that's a major lawsuit. But in general, when it comes to trolling, 96, 95, 97% of trolling is not extreme trolling. It's not doxing. It's not like that shit, It's generally very minor trolling. Calling you a bitch, calling you a pussy, calling you the R word, even calling you slurs. I mean, when you get called slurs, it's not fun. I mean, nobody wants to be called that shit. I mean, nobody wants to be called the R word or called the F word for gay people or any of those nasty words, the N word. But it's like, it's not going to hurt you. I mean, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But yeah, it's not going to hurt to be called the N word, which is really nasty. I mean, that's a horrible word, but it's like, it's not going to hurt you. It's like, if you can't take that, and my general rule is if you can't, sorry to crack my knuckles, if you can't take, typical trolling or even modern trolling, don't go on YouTube. It's like, you are going to encounter a lot of assholes on YouTube. For a better word, you're going to encounter a lot of jerks on YouTube. And if you can't take that shit, then YouTube's really not for you. So, but obviously extreme trolling, if somebody's actually doxing you or revealing personal information or threatening to call the police and report you for a false crime, then you have every right to take action against them and report them as an abusive user. So, and me personally, unfortunately in the past, I have had a couple instances with trolls where they have doxed me or have, unfortunately, done extreme things towards me. So, yeah, so you definitely want to take action ASAP in that situation because, yeah, you don't want your personal information on the internet. So the fucking internet. Anyway, pretty fucking cool. Bye.